It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
Katie York set to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Kick taken in here at the 17. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And leading them out from Central Michigan, an undrafted free agent back in 2017 and still here, it's Cooper Rush.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
It's taken in by Lamb.
Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it, opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
An injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
The term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary, that's it.
2nd and 10 now. Hit some space around midfield. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one hits for 30. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
To be aggressive in this game today, boy, do I love that.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one splits the uprights, and the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 41. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throw complete to Lamb. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped just before he reached.
Sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's Rush to throw. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Logan Wilson zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A give left side to Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome at giving them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game.
Now Burrow. complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
So hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with a touchdown.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. On now is York to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
Well, you certainly want the zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. It's caught. Ferguson. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle. Lays out left side and gets it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll throw it again. Out left, Lamb makes the ground. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They are throwing it again. Finds the in route complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Still sticking with the passing game. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing, rush. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Gay's kick is good.
The drive with points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rule starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. That brings us to halftime with the visiting Bengals out in front. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports.
All right, thank you. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set. 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Cowboys and Cooper Rush out for this next drive. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Another carry for him. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick.
Automatic 1st down. On 1, ready?
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Brown on the carry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
They get 30.
Right, a kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one taken in by Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Burrow out of the shotgun. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2. To throw again, it's Burrow. Toward Chase, but it's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys take over and have it started out at the 18-yard line.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we... It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Rush. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Rush looking to pass. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball start.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing every time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Rush now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 15. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. And he's off the mark there, too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Trying for it, it's Elliott. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
On the ground, Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. Blast through midfield. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Here we go.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here's Burrow. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play.
And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
Let's go.
To the air with Rush. Oh no, they get him yet again! Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smart.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Here we go.
One of the tight ends motioning left. On the handoff, this is Brown. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, so it's what came at the perfect time.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Running back, motioning right. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official, signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so